On April 26, 1901, Tom Blackjack Ketchum was executed in Clayton, New Mexico, becoming the only person ever hanged under the territorial law that imposed the death penalty on train robbers. He was born on October 31, 1863, in San Saba County, Texas, and worked with his brother Sam as cowboys on ranches throughout West Texas and New Mexico. In 1892, they learned that an Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe train was en route to Deming, New Mexico with a large payroll. Just outside of Nutt, New Mexico, they stopped the train, holding it up at gunpoint, and made off with about $20,000. That's around $680,000 today. This was the first of many robberies. Blackjack made a final solitary attempt at a train robbery on August 16, 1899. Conductor Frank Harrington, whose train was being held up for the third time, had finally had it. He took his gun to the baggage car and carefully opened the door, pointing the gun at Blackjack. However, Tom was too quick for him and shot at Harrington, and missed. Harrington also shot about the same time, hitting Blackjack in the right elbow, almost severing the arm. Blackjack fell backwards out of the train and down the embankment.
Bye-bye.
Resuming his run, Harrington reported the would-be robbery and sent word to law officers to look out for a badly wounded man near the hold-up scene. Blackjack later reported, "I tried a dozen times to mount my horse, but was too weak to do it."
Hell no!
Early the next morning, a freight train passed the robbery scene. Ketchum was seen about 100 yards from the train, waving his hat on the end of his gun as a signal. When the train was stopped and the conductor and brakeman approached, Blackjack drew a gun on them. The conductor said, "We just came to help you, but if this is the way you feel, we will go and leave you." Blackjack responded, "No, boys, I am all done. Take me in." He was carried to the train and taken to Folsom, New Mexico. He was then transferred to Clayton, New Mexico for trial. He pled innocent, but the judge found him guilty and sentenced him to death by hanging. The hanging was scheduled for April 26, 1901 at 8 a.m. The hanging was a big attraction, with stores closing and saloons remaining open, doing brisk business. People came from all over the area to see the big event, where the local lawmen were selling little dolls of Tom hanging on a stick. As he climbed the steps, Ketchum allegedly said to those around him, "Better hurry up, boys, because I'm doing hell for dinner." When the trap was opened and Ketchum hit the end of the rope, his head popped off. The mortician had to sew it back on before burial.
Hell no!